new version of GoPro Studio 2. It's a new software editing software suite that GoPro came out with to help people create some new movies, and it also includes some pretty cool templates I'm sure you've seen on their GoPro commercials. So we're going to go through some basic steps to get you started with the program and some things that I've learned already. Basically, the workflow is you're going to import and convert your files into a format that GoPro can work with. Then you're going to edit your movie, and then you're going to export it, and you can send it to YouTube or your desktop or however you want to do that. The first thing we're going to do is we got to bring the files into GoPro in a way and in a format that GoPro Studio can work with. So the first step is to choose your raw files. We're going to bring them into this window, and then we're going to convert them so GoPro Studio can use those. So let's do that. Over on the left, you'll see Import New Files. So we're going to click that button. It's going to bring up a window, and you're going to now pick the raw file that you want to work with. So I'm going to pick this one. At this point, it's going to bring it into the software. Now at this point, all it's doing is referencing the file. It has not done any conversion. It's just identifying where the raw file is at so it can start to work with it. In order to work with it, you need to convert it into a format that GoPro Studio can recognize and can easily edit. So we're going to drag this file into this main window. Now at this point, I can add this entire clip to the conversion list and then convert it so GoPro can work with it. Or I can scrub this, for instance, if I had a lot of stuff in here that I really didn't want, and I could set markers and then just get the portion of the clip that I wanted to use in my final video. Now, why would you do this? You do this because you don't want to spend a lot of time converting unnecessary footage that is not going to be in your final movie anyway, so why go to the problem of converting it and wasting the time to convert it? So at this point, let's go ahead and let's just act like we're going to scrub this down to just get the portion of the clip that I want to include, and I'm going to mark it with the both in and out conversion, and I'm going to add this clip to the conversion list. First, I'm going to name it, and I'm going to say, let's say, car scrubbed video. And I'm going to add it to the conversion list. So it's going to bring it over here, and it's waiting now for me to convert it. Now, one thing I will tell you is that it gives you an option to tell the program where to save your converted files, and I actually chose my desktop and named a file folder called GoPro Studio just because I want to know where those files are if I ever want to get to them again, and be able to clean up my movie video files because they do take up a lot of space. So at this point, I'm going to convert it, and we press that button, and you can see right here that it's starting to convert the file. It's going to take a little bit of time to do that. Even with this small file, you can see that it does take quite a while to do, and that's why it's important. If you don't want to spend a lot of time on the conversion step, you might want to scrub those clips. It has been completely converted, and it's now showing as completed. Now, once that's done, I want to show you where it went on my desktop, and I told you I made a file called GoPro Studio. So if you double click that, you're going to see the converted file called car scrub video. And one thing I want you to notice, it's 228 megs, so it's an absolutely massive file for about 15 seconds worth of video. That's why I thought it was important to keep those files in a place that when you're done with your project, you can throw them in the trash or you're going to run out of hard drive space. Now, one thing I will tell you is that this system uses reference files, so you do not want to delete those until after your project's done and you've already exported it. Otherwise, the software is not going to know where to look for the files to do the editing. So, one thing to note, as you can tell, these over here under the Import New Files, this was my original file under the Import and Convert menu, and if I go now to the editing phase where I'm actually going to build the movie from my edited or converted files, I would click this button, and you'll notice that this is going to change from the original source file into car scrubbed video, which is a converted file. So I'll click that and you notice it's changed to car scrub video. It's in this window that we will now load one of the new templates that this software has and begin the process of editing and putting together our movie and then uploading that to YouTube. I'm going to go into more detail about the editing process, color correcting, adding sounds, titles in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next video on GoPro Studio that's going to go into more in depth about editing and exporting your GoPro movie. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope you have a great day.